Hi, this is Mike Connors with ICOSA Media, and I'm at the Global New Energy Summit here in Colorado Springs. I'm with Greg Leveille, the General Manager for Unconventional Resources for ConocoPhillips. And Greg, thank you for being with us today.
Well, thanks for the opportunity to talk with you, Mike.
So, first off, I think a lot of our viewers would be curious to know, what is an unconventional resource?
Yeah, unconventional resources is a term we use for oil and gas deposits that are hard to get out of the ground. So probably the most common type of unconventional resource that people will be familiar with is the shale gases that are being talked about quite a bit in the U.S. today. But there are a number of other opportunities, oil out of shales, coal bed methane, oil sands in Canada, heavy oil, so wide variety of different hard to extract oil and gas deposits.
Okay. And we're here today, we're talking a lot about the new energies. I'm curious, are there a couple of, one or two innovations in the energy industry in your field of practice that you're really excited about?
Well, the biggest thing to come along in quite a bit of time is the extraction of oil and gas from the shale reservoirs. And it's really reliant on two very old technologies being combined in a very novel way. So hydraulic fracturing combined with horizontal drilling has unlocked a vast amount of oil and natural gas. So that's probably the biggest event in our industry, but there's a whole series of other types of technologies which go along with that. One is what's called microseismic monitoring, where we can actually listen to the fracturing events in the subsurface and understand where the rock is breaking. And this is a lot like an X-ray or a MRI. So we can actually see where these fractures are, where they're going. This is obviously important because a lot of conversations occurring today around hydraulic fractures going from the reservoir up into shallow water zones, and we can see with this microseismic data that that's not happening. So it's a type of technology which helps us understand this big breakthrough or revolution that's occurring in our industry.
And I think that's what we're seeing as well, is there are a lot of common misperceptions or misunderstandings in the public. What do you think can be done in the industry perhaps to convey your story to the general public and help shape perception a little bit?
Yeah, I think what we're finding is that communication and cooperation with local communities is probably the most important thing. So if you think about our industry maybe 10, 15 years ago, we probably didn't get out and talk to people enough. Today what we're trying to do is get out and describe what we're doing, why we're doing it, really trying to get them the facts around the things we're doing. So hydraulic fracturing has gotten a lot of attention in the press recently. If you go to Texas, it's old news. We've been doing it for 60 years, and we've fracked over 1 million wells. So in Texas, people are confused as to why this is such a big story. But if you go to Pennsylvania, Ohio, areas where this has never been done before, this is something new, and people want to understand what's going on, and there's concerns. And we think those concerns are ones that clearly we need to answer with discussion, with facts. So we're really excited about the opportunity to get out and talk to people.
And as somebody familiar with the industry, I am actually personally curious, what are the challenges and opportunities that a gas price of $2.11 per MBTU provide for the industry?
Well, we've found so much natural gas in the last 10 years that the price of natural gas has come down significantly. So as you mentioned today, it's around $2 per 1,000 cubic feet. This is significantly below the price in Europe, which is about $10, $20 in Asia. So for the American manufacturing industries as a whole, it's an incredible boon. A lot of opportunity. American manufacturing is now advantaged compared to the rest of the world, whereas before it wasn't. For our industry, it's actually creating a bit of challenge in that prices this low frankly, are probably not sustainable long term. So we think we'll see some rebound in price over time. But it really is a great opportunity for America. We've found so much natural gas here that it's something which we can count on now for literally hundreds of years to come.
And then concerning the energy industry, are there questions that you feel that the media is not asking, that they're focusing solely maybe on the hyperbole of the fracking, or other, peripheral aspects? What are some of the core issues that you think might not be, are not being addressed currently?
Well, one thing which I think is unfortunate is that when people look at our industry, they tend to think of it as a very low-tech, old industry. And we're here at the Global New Energy Summit. And it's all about high-tech industries, and oil and gas, frankly, is one of the highest tech industries on our planet. We employ numerous PhDs. We employ cutting-edge technologies. If there's one thing I would love for the general public to realize is how high-tech the work is that we do that gets the oil and gas to the consumer. Today, natural gas prices in America are the envy of the world. There's a great story there. Frankly, on the oil side, we're now starting to extract oil from these shale reservoirs. We're finding the volumes are coming up. Don't know how far that revolution will go, but frankly, we're going to clearly back out a large amount of the imports that are coming into America today and replace it with oil produced right here in the United States.
And that has a lot of significant impact and meaning then for energy security and a lot of other issues surrounding energy, I assume.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, it's a great story. If you just go back 10 years to the year 2000, most people thought the U.S. oil and gas industries were slowly fading away. Oil had been declining for over 40 years. Natural gas was believed to be in short supply. People were building import terminals for liquefied natural gas all around our coastlines. So the world was being painted in a very pessimistic way. Today, the oil and gas industry in the U.S. is resurging, and oil and gas production are on the incline. So, it's just amazing how big that transformation has been.
I think that is a great story. So thank you very much for being with us. This is Mike at the New Energy Summit in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Thanks for watching.